Join me as I challenge myself to embrace the Stoic approach and stop overthinking everything for a whole week. In today's fast-paced world, where social media and technology are constantly bombarding us with information, it's easy to get caught up in overthinking. But what if I told you there's a way to break free from this mindset and live a more fulfilling life? Enter the Stoic philosophy, a timeless wisdom that's all about living in harmony with nature and achieving inner peace. Overthinking can be a major obstacle to personal growth and happiness. It leads to anxiety, stress, and a perpetual state of uncertainty. When we get stuck in our thoughts, we become paralyzed by fear of the unknown, and we fail to take action. We overanalyze every situation, every conversation, every decision, and we end up making no decision at all. We're like a ship stuck in the harbor, unable to set sail and explore the vast ocean of possibilities. Think about it. How many times have you replayed a conversation in your head, rehashing every word, every gesture, every tone of voice? How many times have you stayed up at night, worrying about what could go wrong, instead of focusing on what could go right? Overthinking is like a toxic cloud that follows us everywhere, poisoning our minds and stealing our joy. And the worst part is, overthinking is a habit that's hard to break. It's like a constant chatter in our minds, a voice that's always telling us we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, we're not talented enough. It's a vicious cycle that's hard to escape, but it's not impossible. The Stoics knew a thing or two about overthinking. They believed that our minds are like gardens, and it's up to us to cultivate them, to prune the weeds of negative thoughts and nurture the flowers of positive ones. They taught us that we should focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. They showed us that true freedom lies in accepting what is, rather than resisting it. One of the key principles of Stoicism is mindfulness. It's about living in the present moment without judgment, without attachment, without distraction. It's about being fully engaged in whatever we're doing, whether it's eating, walking, or even breathing. When we're mindful, we're not thinking about the past or worrying about the future. We're simply being. You're like a leaf that's flowing down the stream, effortlessly, peacefully. Another important principle is the concept of amor fati, or the love of one's fate. It's about accepting everything that happens to us, not just the good stuff, but the bad stuff too. It's about embracing the universe in all its complexity, with all its ups and downs. When we accept what is, we become free from the burdens of expectation and desire. We're no longer slaves to our emotions. We're the masters of our own destiny. There's a powerful Stoic quote that resonates deeply with me. It's from Epictetus, who said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This quote is a game changer, because it reminds us that we're not victims of circumstance. We're the creators of our own reality. We have the power to choose how we respond to every situation, no matter how challenging it may seem. Let me tell you a story that illustrates this concept beautifully. It's about a man named James Stockdale, who was a prisoner of war in Vietnam for 7 years. He was subjected to brutal torture and mistreatment, but he never lost hope. He used the principles of Stoicism to survive, to stay sane, and to come out stronger on the other side. When he was finally released, he was asked how he managed to cope with the unimaginable hardships he faced. His response was simple yet profound. "I never lost faith." In the end of the story. In the end, embracing the Stoic approach is not about suppressing our emotions or avoiding challenges. It's about facing them head-on, with courage, with resilience, and with an open heart. It's about accepting what is and making the most of it. It's about living a life that's authentic, meaningful, and fulfilling. So what can you do to start embracing the Stoic approach in your life? Start by letting go of what you can't control and focus on what you can. Practice mindfulness and cultivate a sense of inner peace. Accept what is and make the most of it. And remember, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What are your experiences with overthinking, and how do you cope with it? Don't forget to check out my other videos on Stoic practices, and let's continue this journey of self-discovery together.